Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ain't ready for this.
Oh shit!
It's me. Okay.
Hello again, friends. Welcome to another rousing episode of Punk Julius's Prescriptions, aka I Watch Movies Sometimes. I'm here to give you a review for the movie I just saw, which is Thor Ragnarok, also known as Thor Ragnarok. Oh, I need to stop doing that, because this is also the first edition of Quebec tries to get more followers by trying to be less verbose and also get people to listen to what he has to say in a condensed sort of way. Do you see the joke? Because that was really long. Anyway, so yeah, in general, I think my main feeling of this movie is underwhelmed. I was pretty stoked about this movie. Like, I was really looking forward to it, and it wasn't bad. Spoiler, it wasn't bad. But I did leave the theater, well, even while watching the movie, I felt just like this general sense of just meh the entire time, which isn't a great feeling. And it's kind of a bummer, because that's kind of how I felt through like the majority of the recent Marvel movies, other than Civil War. That was just a nerd blessing. Oh god, I hope Infinity War. It's good. In a general sense, it just feels like this movie was made by people who like saw Guardians of the Galaxy but just on mute the entire time, so they have to like fill in the blanks. Like, oh, what do people like about this? Colors. I hear there's good music in this. I can't hear the music because it's on mute, but let's throw some cool, nice music in there. Actually, that leads me to straight into reasons why I feel about this movie how I do. The acting was adequate. The only person in particular who stood out for me was Valkyrie. Valkyrie. I can never remember her name. Is it Tessa Thompson? I might be making that up. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry if it's the wrong person.
Bitch, you guessed it! You was right.
But anyway, whatever your name is, I love you and you do a great job in every movie you're in. Everyone else did pretty well. The music was very cool. It stood out. That's pretty much all I have to say about the music. But the characters and plot were kind of just a misfire. Like, they weren't bad, but I just feel like they could have done a lot more with them. And there were so many jokes, but it was so heavy-handed, and I couldn't find myself taking it seriously at all, because the whole thing was just non-stop jokes. It just like Rocky on the fucking meat, just jokes, and my face was just getting pounded. Like, I laughed, but it was like just unloading an entire AK and like 2 bullets hitting. You know, it was like ha ha. That was it. Out of all those bullets, only 2 of them killed me. The new characters were kind of somewhat interesting. The only one that I really care about is Valkyrie. Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum, so of course he was awesome. But you know, it's just because he's Jeff Goldblum, and everything else, it was just so predictable. I saw exactly where everything was gonna go, and it was just like, it just feels like they could have done so much more and gotten. This is definitely a step in the right direction, but the best reviewed Marvel movie of all time. Word. When will people stop blowing Marvel? Like, they don't need it. They don't need it. They don't need you guys to like white knight for them. Like, they have money. They have tons of money. What Marvel needs is some aggressive parenting. They need a bad cop. You guys are all good cops. They need a bad cop. Look at me. I'm the bad cop. Get better, please, because like the villain, even Hela was like so one-dimensional. I'm tired of all these one-dimensional villains. Oh, I want to destroy Asgard because I'm evil. What's the reason though? And it just, I don't know. Things just felt so hackneyed and just boring. And it wasn't boring, but it was just like so. I was bored because I saw exactly where everything was gonna go before it even happened. So that's just me. But I guess that's all I feel about it. Despite all of that, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. And you may be wondering, well, why? You just tore the whole new entire asshole. And that's just because, you know, I still liked it. Just because I saw where it was going doesn't mean I didn't like where it was going. You know, I still enjoyed what I saw. The colors were still great. The acting was still fun. It was still a fun movie. Hulk, I love seeing Hulk in action. You know, still miss Edward Norton. I'll never stop talking about Edward Norton. That's Bruce Banner, because look at him. Bruce Banner is this small, thin, sickly-looking man, and Edward Norton was so perfect. I don't know what happened, but please make up. It's too late. It's too late to make up. Let me dream. Let me dream. So that's it. It's not in my top 5 of the year, or my top 100 movies, but I still enjoyed it, and I still think it's gonna make a stupid ton of money, and I still think people will enjoy it, obviously, because they enjoy Doctor Strange and Ant-Man and Ultron. But all the DC movies are fucking terrible. Thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much it. I hope this was shorter. It has to have been shorter. I'm gonna try to get down to business. I made some notes, made some spark notes for this, so I can kind of just not just go off the dome. Who goes off the dome anymore? That's stupid. Anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to more videos. I'm gonna be seeing a movie pretty much every weekend for a little while, at least for the rest of November. There's a lot of good movies coming out, so look forward to that. And yeah, thanks again. Have a good night or day. It's 1 a.m. right now. All right, see you.